Good morning, students. Welcome back. Hope you all had your breakfast and you are ready for the class. Before going ahead with the lesson, let's see what you have learned in the previous videos. So let's just recall the main points of the previous video. Let's get started. Harihara and Bukka established Vijayanagar Empire. Vijayanagar means the city of victory, located on the banks of Tungabhadra River, Karnataka. They worshipped Sri Virupaksha, Lord Shiva. This kingdom lasted about 250 years. Sangama, Salva, Tulva and Aravati families ruled the empire one after the other. And we also learned about Vijayanagara kings and as well as about Battle of Talikota. Before going ahead, just pause the video and observe the map. There are two maps on the screen right now. On the left side, you can see till where the Vijayanagar Empire had their extent, and on the right side, you can see where the Battle of Talikota took place. There is an X mark where there is a battleground of Talikota. And this Battle of Talikota took place in the year 1565 AD. So let's see what we will be learning in today's class. Today we will be learning about judicial administration, position of women, social life, economic conditions, contribution to architecture and literature, and few images related to the Vijayanagara kingdom, which shows the art and sculptures of this period. Judicial administration. Student, as you know, Vijayanagara was very big, right? This empire was very big, yes? So what happened? For example, if I give you a city and I tell you to just cross check everything if the people are doing work or not, can you do it alone? I can't do it alone. So this Vijayanagara kingdom was very big. So what did the king do? He appointed many ministers. Okay, when he appointed many ministers, lots of ministers he had appointed, and he set certain rules and the regulations for the people to follow. Okay, so the ministers used to go after the city and look out about the things which are happening on time or not, and they used to give the report to the king. And king was the supreme judge. Okay, and the severe punishment were given to the person who were found guilty, who didn't do their job on time. Position of the woman. Now let us see what was the position given to the woman during the Vijayanagara kingdom. Women occupied a high position and took an active part in political, social, literary life of the empire. They were educated and trained in wrestling. Okay, they also knew how to use various type of weapons. They were well trained in music and fine arts. Some women also received education on higher order. Nuis write that the kings had women astrologer, clerk, accountants, guards and wrestlers. Social life. Now let us learn about social life during Vijayanagara kingdom. Students, the society during those like Vijayanagara kingdom was very systemized. Okay, everything used to happen systematically. Child marriage, Devdasi system and Sati systems were followed. Actually, these were the rituals which was followed even during the Vijayanagara kingdom. And the kings allowed the people to choose their religion, to whichever religion they wanted to choose or be, they could choose it by themselves. Okay, and the kings, there were few kings who followed monogamy and was in the practice, but rich people kings were following polygamy. Polygamy over here means the kings had more than one wife. Women were respected very much, and Deepavali and Dashera, these were the two main festivals which they celebrated grandly. Economic conditions. Agriculture was the main occupation. Rice, sugarcane, and cotton crops were the major crops. Kings of Vijayanagar encouraged agriculture through building tanks and wells. They had trade link with other countries and they exported rice, cotton, iron, diamonds, sugar, spices, sandals, and many more. And they imported horses and silk material from other countries. Okay, Vijayanagara was the international business center for diamond. They also had a commercial relationship with the with the islands or in India, Indian Ocean, Arabia, Burma, China, Persia, Portugal, and South Africa, and there were many more. Contribution to architecture and literature. During the region of Vijayanagara, literature of Sanskrit, Telugu, and Kannada developed immensely. The Hazara Ramaswamy temple and Vittalaswamy temple was built during those days. These, this period. The bronze image of Krishnadeva Raya was a masterpiece. Sayana wrote commentaries on Veda. Krishnadeva Raya also wrote Ammityalayada in Telugu, Parinayam and Jambavati Kalyanam in Sanskrit. Krishnadeva Raya also got a title called Andhra Bhoja. Architecture. Great historian Percy Brown, on observing the temples, monument, and sculptural statues, stated that art and sculpture of Vijayanagara was an advancement from the Dravidian style. Temples of that period were built with strong granite and rocks. Kalyana Mantapa of Virupaksha temple in Hampi, Hazara Ramswamy temple, Vittalswamy temple, Krishnaswamy temple, Kamala Mahal. These are the few of the famous and important temples built during their rule. Now let us see the images of the monuments which was constructed during the time of Vijayanagara kingdom. Thank you. That's all for this lesson. Thank you for paying attention. Students, once you complete watching this, I will be sending you the worksheet, and that worksheet will be containing fill in the blanks, question answers, and match the following. That one you can write it in a rough note. Once I correct it or once you get the correct answer, you can copy those in the fair copy. Thank you.